guys, I'm here to talk to you about my top 5 things that I loved about Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is an island located in the Caribbean Ocean. It is technically part of the U.S. territory, which means that you can fly from the U.S. and you don't need a passport. It is a hot year-round type weather. The lowest it gets into is maybe the later in the 60s, earlier in the 70s. Tropical weather year-round though, generally around 80. It has a population of about 3.5 million people, and the numbers keep going up. And so this will be my top 5. If you have anything more that you'd like to add, any questions or anything, don't forget to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have, because that's just my top 5. I'm sure there's many more. I will say number 1 for me is the cheap flights, and I think that is part of it being a U.S. territory. So flights from the U.S. are really cheap. I flew all the way from Michigan down to Puerto Rico for around $200, and sometimes you can actually get flights for a little bit cheaper than that. So yeah, cheap flights, number 1. Number 2, I would say, is the city of Old San Juan. There's San Juan, and then there's Old San Juan. Old San Juan is more of like a colonial type place. We stayed there for one night. I wish I would have stayed longer. It has lots of colorful buildings, cool shops. It's right on the ocean. And I actually sat on the balcony, like overlooking the city, and it was amazing. I want to go back and stay more time there. And San Juan is also a really cool place too. It's more city-like, kind of has like almost like a California feel to it. All right, and number 3 is the beaches. They have a lot of pretty sandy beaches. Lots of room to walk around. Places that are not super crowded, which is nice. Yeah, basically like what you think of when you think of a tropical beach destination. We went to an island called Vieques, and you can actually go there and drive around the island. We chose to do a golf cart, which was rather expensive, but it was a lot cheaper than renting a car. So if you go there, make sure you rent the golf cart or whatever vehicle you're doing ahead of time, because when we got there, we went right off the boat, we walked straight to the golf cart rental place, and we were the first ones there, but people had pre-ordered them, and we were the only ones that got golf carts. Everyone behind us didn't get one, and they were a little upset, because once you get over there, it's a big island, so you want to have that transportation. But we drove around. We stopped at like a bunch of different beaches that take amazing photos. It was great, and go swimming and whatnot. All right, number 4 is the Yunque National Forest. I say that wrong every time. It is their giant national forest. It's a rainforest. It's super beautiful. I went in the paths are what I really liked, because the paths were like so well manicured and pretty. It was like walking through this never-ending beautiful garden. The thing about the rainforest is if you don't want to get wet, you want to bring a raincoat or an umbrella or waterproof shoes. But the weather's there warm enough, so if you don't mind getting wet, which I don't really care, it's not a big deal. You deal with the rain. But yeah, it's definitely a place I'd check out. Because of the hurricane, there's only a couple trails open, so I'm sure in the near future there'll be more to see. So it's definitely worth going and checking it out. Either way, with as much as they have open right now, I would say give yourself maybe 2 full days there to check out that forest, because there isn't a ton of paths, but it's really pretty and you need to check it out. And that brings me on to number 5, which is the food. The food in Puerto Rico, out of all the places I've gone, I would say was the tastiest. It was so good. I didn't eat a lot of Puerto Rican food. I don't think I ate any Puerto Rican food. What I ate was Mexican food. They apparently love Mexican food out there, and there's like millions of Mexican restaurants, and I had the best Mexican food. Better than I did when I was in Cozumel, Mexico. I'm sure there's tons of places in Mexico that have better food than super touristy place like Cozumel, but Puerto Rico had better food, and they also had a lot of vegan and vegetarian options, which I loved. We went to this place in San Juan. It was a totally vegan restaurant, and it was a mix of like Thai food, Mexican food. It was like all these like comfort foods kind kind of mixed together in one cuisine. I can't even explain how it tasted, but it was like the best food ever. I don't know the name of that restaurant. If I figure it out, I'll put it in the link below. But anyway, that's my top 5. If you like this, please like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos just like this one and videos that are very different from this one. I'll do just lots of travel related videos. I'm having a trip coming up soon in Belize, so I'm going to do a lot of stuff on Belize and just reviews of past places I've gone. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.